Welcome back to Backyard Wrestling Weekly with your guest host, Mike Creston. So let me see just real fast. I don't have a pencil down here, so covered IWA, HWA, covered WrestleFest, covered BYW, covered ACW Blockbuster, covered Explosion, covered CBYW Avenged, covered Existence. Alright, I know what I need now. HRA Hell's Mania 6 I was told to review. I did not get a chance to. From what I've been told, it was a good event. HRA is a very hardcore event, so if that's not what you're looking for, don't go watch them. Just don't, because they shouldn't have to listen to your criticism just because you don't like hardcore stuff. I don't know. Then was RWL, Survivalism. Didn't get to watch that either. Another thing that I heard was actually a good event. You let me know if if you see the video and you think it's good, or if he's putting the video over my face right now and you think it's good and better than watching this, then you go watch it. You go watch it and you like it. WZW, April 28th, 2009. Another show I did not get to watch. Sad, because I still like WCW. Got to say that talking about survivalism actually got me thinking about another Indiana Fed, which is CCW, which I don't remember what it stands for. I believe it's Collision Championship Wrestling, and current champion FDA, current CCW champion FDA, current YouTube champion is, the Tragedy Anthony Lee. You can find their videos on CC Wrestle. I believe that's their name. Go watch them, because actually they are very much improving. I know a lot of people don't like them, but just because they took our EXWF TV title and turned it into the heavyweight title, and a lot of people don't like them because they have a bunch of young guys too, and they don't have very many that can wrestle very well. But stuff happens, and I've gotten over it, and I've started watching the videos, and I really enjoy their storylines. NSW Backyard Saturday, April 1st, 2009. I believe that was their return episode, which I did watch. I can't remember the exact results from it, but I do remember being very, very entertained. I guess that stuff kind of happens. That stuff just kind of happens. I'm not gonna lie. It was good. Well, I just got random. Anyway, NSW Backyard Saturday, April 1st, 2009. Good event. Go watch it. They're a playground fed, which I'm starting to call the feds that wrestle on playgrounds like 2KW does. Not really calling it a ground fed, not really calling it a base fed, not calling it a surface fed, not calling it anything. I'm calling it a park fed. So NSW, a good park fed. They're impressive. I really like their storylines too, and they actually have a woman wrestler, I believe, or maybe it's just their general manager, but I think she's a wrestler too, and so that's interesting. I really like it. Then JWA week 3, Jersey Wrestling All Stars, I believe. Always entertaining. I will watch week 1 and week 2. Were entertaining. Week 3, I actually searched and could not find. So, if you have the link, send it to me at MikeMajestic33, because I will watch it, because I am very entertained by JWA. The next one was BBW 5, Battleborn Wrestling 5, Centennial. which Battleborn Wrestling is always very entertaining. Usually some pretty good wrestling, better than what I can do most of the time. Not a lot of hardcore stuff from what I've seen. A lot of good basic wrestling skills used, and good matches. Although sometimes the matches are kind of long. I think when a match goes over 3 parts, or when it goes over 2 parts, it's a little too long, and I kind of get bored with it. But I did sit down and watch Battleborn Wrestling 5 Centennial earlier today, and I enjoyed it. Good wrestling, once again. Couldn't tell you the exact results, but I know you can find out here on this site, Visual Devastation. And watch it. Subscribe to them so you can watch all the recent feds that are being added to the Battleborn Alliance. Also watch wrestling from Battleborn Wrestling. Watch Backyard Wrestling Weekly. Watch this new show. Watch it with Rad Hazard. Watch it with the guests. We'll just watch it. Something I'd like to bring up real quick in the last 4 minutes or so of, well, 2 things I'd like to of this video are egos in Backyard Wrestling. Where do you get an ego from Backyard Wrestling? You're respected by your peers who do the same thing as you do? Or you've gone pro and you're posting on a Backyard Wrestling forum and you think you're tough crap? I'm sorry, but you're in there talking to a bunch of guys that are doing the same exact thing as you do. Just because they don't have as much experience or aren't out there practicing their moves every single day or practicing bumping every single day doesn't make them horrid, doesn't make them stupid, doesn't make them, I don't know if he'll beat this out, but doesn't make them shitty. S-H-I-T-T-Y. Shitty. They're just as good as you in some aspects. I think a lot of people in Backyard Wrestling get egos because they're popular. I know I've helped boost one guy's ego, the Backyard Bull X-Cow. I know him personally as Jacob. He used to talk about not being that good, and I always thought of him as this really great wrestler. He was always really good to me, and he helped me have a lot of my good matches. So I'd be like, no, you're good. Don't say that you're bad. And so now he says he's the best. Now his ego's like a freaking balloon, and I wish somebody would pop it. Kind of hoping that happens with him and Matt Nix. No offense, Jake, but hope Nix like kicks you in the mouth or something. Who else has egos? There's a lot of people that have egos. I have a little bit of one. I ran a good vet, and then when I get called out on that kind of stuff, I mean, that gets me a little frazzled. Gets my ego kind of blowing up, and then I go into Mike Creston mode or wrestler mode, and I'm ready to shoot a promo on just about anybody that's there. Honestly, I can't stand that. When people call my stuff on, we had a thing at ICW where 2 losers, or 1 loser, Pinpoint only said it once, so I won't. Cody Streets called my old Fed Extreme Wrestling faggots when it was one of the most popular feds in its heyday. If you want to deny that, go ahead. Just get over yourselves. Especially you, Cody Streets, because you got a United States title as Soul Survivor, even though you don't show up to half the events. Okay. Retarded. Chongo should have retained a Deadly Fire. I guess they're building up. From what I've seen, they're building up Chongo as the next Intercontinental Champion. I think he's on his way to a world title. I'll see you in the next part, because I still got a little more right.